Dan here, Vagabond Buddha. Today we're doing a water taxi tour of Bangkok. And we're starting, I'm going to take you on the path I take so you know how to do everything. My condo, it's an Airbnb condo at the Pho station, so we're going to take that to a station, which I'll show you in a minute. So we're here at Pho going to ride the BTS SkyTrain to Safan Taskin here, and that's where you jump on the water taxi. Okay, when you get off at Safan Taskin, you'll see the water. That's the river we're going to be taking a water taxi on. Just head towards the water. As you approach the water, the first ferry you'll see is straight ahead. You don't want to take that. That's like a tourist ferry. You want to take the local public ferry towards Coastline Road. And you go over this little bridge here. You're just going left along the waterfront. It's not really complicated. And you'll see a little lady, I'll show you, selling tickets. So there's a lot of people that will offer you different boats, tours that are expensive, and you just look for the public boat up here. And this is the 15 baht boat here, the Coastline Road. Just remember these little round tags like this. That's what you need to buy, 2 of them. So 15 baht's about 50 cents US. And here's the boat you want. See the orange flag? That's how you know you're on the public. You could pay 10 times that much easily taking one of the tours. There's going to be a bunch of these places where they're going to stop and you could get off. So how do you know where to get off? The first stop on the tour is the flower market. So all you do is you watch the little Google bubble, and when it gets to the flower market on the river, that's the pier that you jump off. So, how do you get the map? Just click the link below this video. It'll pull up the web page where everything about Bangkok is there, including the Bangkok water tour. And click that, you'll see the links there. You'll see the link to the Paklong flower market. And then you watch the little bubble. When the little bubble gets to the spot, you jump off. And in the meantime, you just enjoy the beautiful view. On a hot day, it's a lovely way to spend the day in Bangkok because the water keeps you cool. Plus you have the breeze, you can see what Bangkok's like. You get a feel for what it's like living here. It's one of my favorite places. Okay, the blue dot's approaching our first stop, so it's time to get off. It's the Memorial Bridge stop to the flower market. So after getting off the ferry, you just cross the street and walk under the Memorial Bridge. And then you just turn right in one of these streets up here, and you'll see flowers. There's a stand back there with two dozen roses, or 1 dozen roses for $2. Several off streets off the flower market that are not just for flowers but also wet markets. But not much in the way of meat that I saw. Mostly vegetables, which I'm okay with. But there are little restaurants in here too. When it comes time to eat, you can find a place to eat. After you've taken 1,000 pictures of flowers and video of the flower market, the next stop is Wat Pho. Just type Wat Pho, because this is walking, we're not getting back on the water taxi yet. W-A-T-P-H-O, type that in your Google Maps, hit start, and off you go. It's about 500 meters or so, whatever, 4 or 5 blocks to Wat Pho. So on the way to Wat Pho, Chung saw this little restaurant. And for 50 baht, she gets a nice noodle dish, which is $1.60 US. Is it survivable? Okay. Welcome to Wat Pho. This is where the reclining Buddha is here in Bangkok. If you were only going to visit one place, this is where I'd recommend visiting. So the name Wat Pho refers to a monastery in India near the spot where Buddha obtained enlightenment by grace. Buddha was enlightened under a Bodhi tree in Bodhi Gaya, India. This temple here, Wat Pho, was founded in 1688, but expanded 100 years later when King Rama I moved the capital of Thailand to Bangkok in 1782. The temple was the first public university of Thailand, teaching students religion, science, and literature. A school for traditional medicine and massage was also established at this temple in 1955. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of video of the temple. It's beautiful grounds. You may be approached by massage students. And they'll offer you a ridiculously low rate. It's probably the best massage you'll ever get in your life. This is the home of the Thai massage. Okay, let's take a look around. So this is probably my 4th visit to Wat Pho. The most memorable one for me was a night visit I did, probably in 2016. I was just walking down the street. I like to walk around this part of Bangkok. And I noticed the side gate was open. It was nighttime and it was a full moon. And the whole interior area, I'd never been here at night before, and it's all lit up. And plus it was moonlight. And so I got some amazing pictures of all of this with the moon and some lights reflecting off of these beautiful tiles and colors. So we're heading in now to see the star of the show, the reclining Buddha. After Wat Pho and the Grand Palace, you just put Wat Arun, A-R-U-N, in your Google map, and it'll lead you over to this building here. And if you'll pay 4 baht and go across a water taxi or ferry to the other side where Wat Arun is. And we're on the water taxi. We're headed over to Wat Arun, which is right over there, that beautiful temple you can see. After you cross the river on the ferry boat, you'll see the entrance to Wat Arun, which is, it seems like for the last 5 years I haven't been able to go in here because they've been remodeling. And so let's see what it looks like. Wow, Wat Arun is totally worth the wait, the 5-year wait to come in here. The workmanship in this remodel is just extraordinary. They say it's been kept to the original flavor, just updated where it was crumbling and whatnot, but it's just spectacular. Look at that intricate work. When you're done enjoying Wat Arun, then just jump on the public boat instead of the ferry across the river. Take the public boat with the orange flag from a dock right in front of Wat Arun and head to Coastline Road. Anyway, you'll get to the end and there's a little park here. I like to run around this park when I'm staying in Coastline Road. And there's a fort I want to show you. There it is, the fort, and this is the park I run around. And there's a neat little gazebo, if you will, up there. Little temple on the water. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that bridge back there in the background, that's called King's Bridge or something like that. Anyway, it's a lovely park. It's on the water, nice, cool breeze. It's fun. But then you'll get up here to this road, and we're gonna go turn right. Okay, as you exit the park, you're gonna go to this road, and you're gonna turn right. And the truth is, there's a map. There's a map on the webpage of the Coastline Road part of the tour, and it's a walking tour, and it's all on land. So so the Google walking function works. The reason you have to click a place and hit start when it's one of the water taxis is because you can't do a series of places with public transportation. You can go from one place to the next, but this is a part of the tour's walking tour. So just click the link, go to the Coastline Road link. You'll see a spot there that says map, click it, and it'll bring up a walking tour for you. And that's what the walking I'm doing now. But this part of Coastline Road, or this part of Bangkok is called Coastline Road, and it's just full of expats and foreigners. So it's kind of a backpacker area, relatively cheap. It doesn't have all the fancy hotels or shopping. It's more for people who want sort of a more historical view of Bangkok. And so they And this is down near the palace and Wat Pho and that sort of thing, and Wat Arun. So it's kind of a cool spot to stay, and you can get hotel rooms for like $17 a night that are pretty nice. Anyway, I'll put the links to those down below also. So anyway, now I'm just taking you on the Coastline Road walk, but I'm not going to describe the walk. I'm just going to let you click that map on the webpage. Click the link below the YouTube video here. Okay, here we go. This is Dan of Vagabond Buddha. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, could you please like it, subscribe, or comment? Any of those would increase our rankings in the search engines, which would help our business greatly. Thanks so much in advance. Chung hates wasting money, so when she finds a good deal, she always wants to go back to it. So that's where we're headed. So Coastline Road is what where a lot of foreigners come to feel, I don't know, at home or whatever. It's not really Thailand per se. It's more an integration of Western desire and Thai desire. It's not full of prostitution and all that, although it does have the big nightlife. I'm sure some of that's going on. It's not like cowboy, soy cowboy, which is where all the prostitution is and stuff. This is more like a chill, relaxed kind of place where, you know, if you've been spending 2 or 3 months around Asia and you want more of a Western feel where they know how to make a good pizza or burger or whatever your thing is, ribs. This is a very sophisticated area of Thailand, and you'll find that here. So that's kind of what Coastline Road is. Shopping and expensive food and drinks, just to kind of make you feel like home again. So it's also a backpacker haven, so it's not like crazy expensive like it could be, so it's kind of an odd place. It doesn't really fit any definitions. And there's a lot of great Thai food here, so everything's groovy. And there's a lot of, like, you can buy a few things cheap, like you can get a 30 or 40 baht or 50 baht, whatever it is, pad Thai. And most of these street carts are, you know, 10, 20 bahts higher than in, like, if you were to walk down a more local street in Thailand. But for some reason it's become backpacker heaven, so it has a lot of hostels. But the hostels are kind of overpriced, honestly, compared to other parts of the world. Although hostels, let's face it, have been going through the roof in the last 5 years or so. But this is a typical, just, you know, young people partying. In terms of Thailand, you'll probably see more white people around Coastline Road than anywhere in Thailand. Second is probably Chiang Mai. But it's a nice feel. It's good music around you, a lot of food choices, a lot of people watching. So you definitely want to check it out while you're here. And it's our last stop on the water taxi tour of Bangkok. We're heading now to my favorite restaurant, which is a vegetarian restaurant called Eros. And of course that'll be on the links under restaurants. Anyway, Coastline Road, hope you enjoy. It's called Coastline Road, but most of the walking I'm doing is not on Coastline Road. It's parallel to it in a more interesting street. So make sure you click the link in the notes below the video and click the link on the map, and it'll tell you turn right, turn left. It'll take you on this walk, which will really give you a feel for this area. My favorite parts of it. That's it for our Bangkok waterfront tour.
Yes.
We're heading home. It's the orange flags here. We're going north. So back to the BTS station. Hey, thanks for watching our video. Come to Vagabond Buddha. Check out our Retire Cheap reports. Also our retirement planning and all the information you need to learn how to retire internationally for less money than it costs at home. Come check us out.